Let's talk about a very crucial part of posting that has kept me consistent over the years and helped me make millions of dollars. Now, the truth is, most people fall off when it comes to posting on social media within the first couple months. As soon as it starts to get hard, as soon as it starts to get difficult, as soon as it starts to feel like a job, they're out. All right. So you have to start thinking, how do I keep this from feeling like a job? How do I go about posting fitness content or whatever kind of content that you're trying to post in order to funnel traffic into your business? How do I keep it spicy and fun and enjoyable? The answer is shit posting. But you don't have to do it on every single platform, all right? This has actually been a key for me when it comes to maintaining sanity and just continuing to put out regular content and also just to throw random stuff at the wall and just see what works. I use my TikTok account to absolutely shotgun absolute garbage out there. I'm talking about some of the worst posts that you have ever seen in your life. Some of the most low effort things that I have ever done in my entire life. I throw that stuff up on TikTok. Now, when I post this, I'll actually get a lot of crap for certain videos that I post because I'll be rage baiting people. I'll be teasing people. I'll be messing around. I'll be joking. I have a pretty dark sense of humor, and a lot of people don't get that some days. But that's okay. I get a ton of hate comments on some of these videos that I post, but I don't care. I don't care at all. I'm just going to post it, and I'm just going to see how it goes. I'm going to see what the response is. The people on TikTok aren't even buyers anyways. Most people that scroll on TikTok, they're really too broke to buy anything like a multi-$1,000 fitness coaching package. Like low ticket is something that has been a little bit more successful when it comes to things like TikTok. But if you've ever watched Alex Hormozy or any other business gurus, they will be the first ones to tell you that TikTok is the worst platform to have a following on. Instagram, way better. YouTube, even better than that. Facebook, also pretty solid because there's a lot of old people on there. But TikTok is actually a tool that you can use to just easily practice hitting the post button, but then also putting out garbage content that you don't really care if it sees the light of day. And here's the deal. If it does really well, if a piece of content just absolutely crushes, then you can take that piece of content and you can go and you can post it on Instagram. Or you can just never post it and just leave it on TikTok. Or you could even take it down from TikTok if you want. But I like leaving the posts up because a lot of them don't take very long to make. And what it has done is it's made me really, really good at not only hitting the posting button, but it's made me really good at making content very, very quickly. The quicker that you make content, the higher the volume of content you will be able to put out with a specific number of time that you have dedicated to content creation throughout the day. And as every single one of us is figuring out, quantity is the most important metric when it comes to social media. It is also the most important metric when it comes to marketing. If you guys get into any sort of paid ads in the future, if you guys want to learn business, you have to iterate through so many different kinds of videos in order to feel out what works. Even something like the Andromeda update with Facebook meta ads. It operates as an algorithm now. And so you have to test out the algorithm. So even if you're putting money behind an ad, it doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to convert or get you the results that you want. You have to try out a bunch of different creatives in order to figure out exactly what you're going to put out there. And TikTok allows you to post randomly for free and just see what people like. See what people enjoy, see what people watch more of. And it also gives you that sort of childlike fun that sort of playful experience when it comes to social media that I feel like is so crucial to actually maintaining longevity with online business and brand building. You have to be having fun with it. If you're not going to have fun with it, you're cooked. You're not going to last very long. Because like I said, it's going to start feeling like a job. And then as soon as it starts feeling like a job, nobody wants to do it anymore. Just think about this for a second. How many people can you think of that if they stopped getting paid at their work, they would just continue showing up? You're right. 0 people would do that. And yet that's what you have to do on social media in order to succeed. It's like showing up for a job day after day after day and not getting paid. That's what it can be like for weeks, for months, for years. And yet you have to continue to do it. You have to continue to show up. So as soon as it feels like a job, people are like, why am I doing this? It feels like a job now. So how do you keep it from feeling like a job? Well, you try to enjoy it a little bit. You try to have some fun with it. You poke at people. You start some controversy. Figure out what hills you want to die on, what opinions that you have. Go down certain paths. Talk about certain things that maybe won't be completely related to your brand or completely related to getting clients. But you still do it. And then you have fun doing it. And sometimes you find an avenue that actually attaches to your brand and can get you clients. I have discovered many different pieces of my brand just simply from posting like this. In fact, one of the biggest parts of my brand is the fact that I'm a virgin at 25 years old and I'm Christian. I'm waiting till marriage. That has resonated with so many people over the past 2.5 years since I've started talking about it publicly. Before, I didn't talk about it publicly. But I originally just made a couple of TikToks talking about how I was a virgin, how I was waiting till marriage, and how my experience had been growing up, getting shit from friends for not having sex, kind of feeling like a little bit of an outcast, kind of feeling insecure about the fact that it had happened, and then the fact that I would get myself into situations like where I could have done it, but it's kind of hard to tell people, hey, I could have done it, bro, but I didn't, because most people, if they can, they're going to do it, So it's hard to basically show that you have this level of discipline. And that really drew a lot of people into my brand. Like a lot of people related to me on that fact, and they really appreciated like how I was putting that out there. And I never would have found that avenue if I hadn't have been posting just content that I enjoyed, things that I thought on social media, on TikTok, with the intention of just kind of putting it up there and not putting it anywhere else. You have to have a sense of childlike wonder when it comes to your creativity. That is what is going to fuel you. It's going to give you that passion to continue to post. Some days when I just don't feel like making fitness content, I will just shoot the shit. I will just go post random things, respond to random comments, have a good time, try to kind of like make somebody laugh. Some posts that I put up are just like solely funny and it's like stupid 6-year-old humor. I don't care. Like, go just do something. Just like go show that you are alive. So many people just take this stuff way too seriously and they don't realize just how interwoven the creative process is to staying consistent with posting on social media. It is crucial. Every once in a while, I'll just go for a walk and I won't look at my phone. I won't listen to a podcast. I won't do anything. I just try to get bored. And I try to let the ideas for my content just bounce around in my head. I just let them bounce around. And eventually, sometimes I'll think of something really, really genius. And then I'll make a video on it later. Posting actually gives you more content to post, especially if you can get people commenting. Even if it's funny comments, even if it's like brain rot comments that don't really matter that much, you can read through those comments and then scheme about different things that you could post in the future or different ways that could connect to your brand. I never would have thought that I would have people on sales calls joining my program simply because of the fact that I'm a virgin. And they respected me for that, and they really liked how I was open about it and how they wanted to learn, either how to be a fitness coach, or they wanted to learn how to get in shape because they saw how disciplined I was. And they found me because of that specific reason. They decided to reach out. I can't tell you how many clients have actually told me that over the past couple of years, even though it sounds so funny to sell fitness coaching because of the fact that you're a virgin. But it's true. And it was a part of me, and I'm so glad that I talked about it. So you have to maintain that sense of fun. Don't let this become a job, but then at the same time, you have to put in the extra effort. So you have to treat it like a job without losing the passion. Because if you lose the passion, 99% of you guys, you're going to quit. You're not going to have what it takes to push through. But that's what you need to do. So if you lose the passion, try this out. Try this out to just really wake things back up and practice building your brand. Your brand changes over time. My brand looks very, very different today than it looked a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. You pivot, you change, you learn more about how you want to portray yourself, about what you want to talk about. But you're never going to actually learn those things if you don't talk. The biggest mistake that so many people make is that they assume that they are going to stay the same person year after year as they are continuing to post. People love being taken along for a journey of you actually learning more, you actually getting better, and your style of content changing. They are entertained by it. So go get creative, have some fun with it, enjoy it. Establish your opinions, argue with some people, piss some people off, make some people laugh, make some people sad. Go practice grabbing people's emotion and their attention. And all the while, practice posting and funneling to your business that you have. Hopefully some of you guys found this helpful. If any of you are fitness coaches and you're interested in joining Empire Blueprint, you can feel free to apply down below in the description. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.